Hi class, and welcome back. We're at module 10 and we're going to continue on with these confidence intervals that we were learning last time. This time we're going to focus on proportions though. So let's think about some of the key things that we need to focus on while going through here. You're going to see it's going to look very familiar to what you saw last time where we're using a statistic, but this time it's going to be p hat, which is our sample proportion, but we're going to use it to make an estimate about our parameter, which is going to be p, the population proportion. And so you're going to see we have to check our conditions, write clear conclusions, just in the same manner that we were doing before. So if you were able to get those last ones, there's not too much different here except for the slight changes in our wording or how we check those conditions. One of the big things you want to pay attention to now is the fact that now that we're working with proportions, we're going to be using the z distribution or normal distribution with a mean of 0 and standard deviation of 1 again. So proportions are going to be with z. And the t distribution is still going to be reserved for when we're estimating means, with the population standard deviation is unknown. So knowing those differences are a key thing to being successful in this module and the previous module. One thing that you do want to pay attention to for proportions, how do we know it's a proportion? Besides using the words like proportion or percentage, is we're working with categorical data, things where you can belong in a category or not. Versus a t distribution, again, has to deal with means, so that has to be quantitative values, where our values can actually be added and divided by some number to come up with an actual sample mean. So with those things, make sure that you do pay close attention to those little details, and if you have questions, post them to the discussion board, and the class and I will be happy to help you out. Good luck!